We are live. Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the Gkp Live Test, where this evening I am trying out the new microphone in preparation for this upcoming Thursday Night Live. If anybody is out there, anybody wants to join me to give me a little bit of feedback and let me know what this sounds like, how it sounds, and whether or not it's coming through clearly. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you can all hear me. We have one person in. This is rather spontaneous live, but literally is just to check and make sure that this is coming through nice and clear. Let's have a quick look at the comments if we've got anybody coming in. But first of all, usual thing, guys, we will be right back after this. Welcome back. Thank you very much, everybody, for sending in your little messages there to let me know. Bubble and Finn says, perfect. Rids UK says, sounds fine, guys. Nero says, very clear, mate. Rob and Chris Sweet says, I can hear you loud and clear. Nero says, Gaz, I'm your biggest fan with a kiss. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Gaz's Kaipon says, good evening all. Gaz's Koi Pond obviously says, thanks all for joining me this evening to give this a quick test. All I wanted to do is make sure that this is working and working fine. But what I'm going to do is, seeing as our wife has gone to bed and I've got a few people here, I've stuck up a link. If anybody wants to come in and have a quick chat, feel free to jump in. And our first guest is going to be Will. How you doing, bud? How's it going?
Yeah.
What's it sound like, mate? Does it sound all right? Does that sound nice and clear?
Yeah, spot on, lad.
Get that. And you've got nice, pretty lights as well to distract you. We've got a loud and clear from Humbercoy. Cheers, bud. Appreciate that. Will says, just listening to some Hindu music. Yeah, there will be up and coming very shortly. There will be a new intro for the live, and there will be a new intro for the videos. And the reason being is new pond needs a new intro, doesn't it? So we've got to do it all over again.
Yeah, sounds all good there, mate.
Smashing. Thank you very much, mate.
No worries. I want to get back onto Tim Peake. I'm watching Tim Peake.
Tim Peake. So you just jumped in.
I'm a stargazer, me, lad, you know. Love all that. No worries, mate.
Bud. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, bud.
Mate.
If anybody else wants to jump in and have a quick nap, feel free to do so. Click that link above. Jump in and have a go. We've got Jigs that says, good evening, mate. All sounds good. Live around the Koi Pond says, hi, Gaz. Hope you are well, mate. And you too, mate. Just spare me 1 second. I'm going to have to mute these voices in my head because it's driving me scatty. I have got Vicky and Aaron in Discord who are sat there talking away, which is extremely distracting whilst trying to talk to you guys with voices in my head as well, which is a bit weird. See you making the new pond build. Jamie, looking good so far, mate. Should be of a decent size. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you can get that up and done and running and get your fish in it and out of the temporary, mate. Rob and Chris Sweet says, hi, Will. And John Perch says, looks great, mate. Thank you very much. It's not too distracting, that being there, do you think? Does that look all right? It's not, I'm going to have a little thing made here, so it says subscribe on the microphone, just to give you all a quick prompt and reminder. While I've got on that subject, we've only got 14 people in, but if anybody's interested and anybody wants to help me out, what I'm trying to do is grow the community and make it a little bit bigger. So if you was to go over to, and I actually will share you my second screen so that we can bring this up and you can see just what I'm talking about. I'll just bring this up on my second monitor. Bear me 1 second. My channel, go to my about, and we'll bring this up on the second one. Second monitor, allow. So there we go. If you see here, this is the about section, which would be on my homepage. Go to the homepage, click on the about, just down here by scrolling down. You'll see there are several links. One that says there, follow me on Instagram. The other one that says follow me on Facebook. Join our Telegram group chat. Follow me on Twitter. Join us in Discord. This is a new link, guys. This is a new link I've created, which is to join us in a Telegram group chat, which is going to be open to everybody. Basically, you'll be able to talk to us, chat with us, send pictures, send photographs. If you want to send in your fish for the Thursday night appreciation, you will be able to click on that link and post them there. Should you not want to do it through Facebook or not want to send them via email, it's a quicker, simpler, easier process and something that I can bring up without having to alter or download or upload or bring anything up. I can just simply share them straight from that format. But you can also chat with us every day of the week because I will be on there throughout the day, every day, Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday. If anybody sends a message, feel free to join. I'm trying to get as many people in there. We're going to have, hopefully, I'm going to be adding a couple of koi dealers in that actually will be supplying them with the right, if they wish, to advertise any of the fish. And also, we're going to hope to get a couple of koi farm dealers as well. So I'm going to contact a couple of those that I have in contacts and see if they would like to join the group. And again, they will be able to offer or share fish that they want to move on sale and such like that. If anybody's interested, do us a favor, click on that link, install Telegram, follow the link, it tells you exactly what you need to do. It might come up with a warning saying this program may potentially cause harm to your telephone or anything like that. It's just a warning, guys. I aren't setting anybody up with a bad link or anything like that. Click it, install it, join the group, come and have a chat. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can stop that with sharing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this sounds reasonably good and everybody can hear as well. Nobody else fancy jumping in, having a natter, a late Tuesday night chat with solo Gkp? No? No comments? Anybody else got anything they would like to say? Anything they'd like to tell me? Sound clear? All good? Everything like that? What we got there? Evening, Will lad. Evening, mate. You okay? I'm in Telegram link. There you go. Nice one, mate. Scott Budlove, what kind of liner did you use, Gaz? I'm thinking about making my pond bigger. I used Aquascape last time, but it's pricey. Any suggestions? The one that I've used, I believe, is some form of a PVC liner. I'd have to have a look at the video again now to remember what the actual brand name was, but it is on. I might be able to find it by going back through the video. But it's good. It is good. It's 0.5 mil, so half a mil in thickness. But it came with a very good liner, but underlay as well. I was actually given the liner by a subscriber, which is a gentleman called Jeff Lees. So I never actually purchased it. But I'll find out, mate, and I will let you know 100%. I will drop a link in the description of this video after it's, because I might as well leave it up, leave it online. It is a quick natter and a quick chat with some subscribers, yourselves. But I will get that information to you, mate. I'll tell you exactly who made it. I think it was Burton's, I believe. Let me double check. There we go. How do, Jamie? All right, bud?
Not so bad, yes. Yeah, doing all right.
Gordon Lowe's, I think it was, mate. Gordon Lowe. It's the liner type. And it's a PVC pond liner.
Mm. I've got a rubber liner, thick. It's fairly thick, like a bit of decent enough for it, but yeah.
Well, I know big. That I know that one will have been pretty expensive because it was bloody big. 8 meters by 9 meters was, and I've still got a massive, great big section of it left. Absolutely tons. It's still half the size of my garden, at least. So
that's a fantastic tool that you did, though. Of that, for you all just to graft your balls off. To be fair, on some of that scale, that was fantastic, and all that bowering. That's just immense.
There was some graft put into that job. If I didn't have the breaker of Dazzers to be, hey, look at this random impromptu live and people are dropping in left, right, and centre. What's that sound like?
Hey up there.
But hello, you still got the fucking headphones on.
Yeah, because our lass is in bed. This is like she's just gone up to bed. I don't want sound blasting in now, so I thought I'll just try the mic out. If people can hear me, then
yeah, sweet.
Yeah, but if it's nice and clear, that sounds good. But
how are you doing, Vince? All right, mate?
Not too bad, bud.
Oh. The only downside is this, but I can mute the mic just by switching on and off there like that. But I can't turn them lights off, which is a bit of a
It does look cool, though, to be fair.
But apparently, my son's girlfriend quite likes that, which she says she will tune in more often now just to look at the pretty lights.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. You know what duct tape's good for, don't you?
That's what. There's more people in here than what I expected. I didn't expect to get anywhere near this many people at this time of night. I see Nico says, "Hey guys, how you doing, bud?" Hi everyone. Skeggy says,
"All right, Skeggy. All right, pal.
I do the PVC. It's not buttons." Well, Gordon Lowe, that's it, mate. That was Gordon Lowe. Gordon Lowe, the biggest manufacturer of liners or liner manufacturers. What size was it? It was 8 meters by 9 meters. So I would imagine it wouldn't have been too cheap. I don't imagine it would have been too cheap. And there was enough underlay to go around the pond twice. and across the bottom, and I've still got a reasonably big piece left over as well. And his Puddler says, "Evening, everyone. Good evening, bud. Thanks for joining us, mate. This is just literally a quick test just to see how the new microphone and microphone and boom arm as well.
It's you getting fucking swell.
Going all high tech. Going to get a little thing here, Vince. Going to have a little subscribe on the side of the mic there, so everybody can see that.
A bit of tinsel on it around Christmas time.
Bit of tinsel, yeah. Oh, I actually now listen. This is a funny one. See that bit up there behind me? The little, oh God, that's hard to do. There, that little rail on the top of the blinds. What I wanted to do is I wanted to get in a neon blue, like those lights there. I wanted to get a neon blue Gaz's Koi Pond live light, a neon light, blue neon light.
That can be done, surely. Yeah.
So we were having a look last night and thought, wow, they're expensive. And then my son's girlfriend turned around and said, "Why don't you try going on to this one?" So we went on this place and we thought, let's have a quick look on there and see what that is, see what their price is out. Found one for $16.95. Put in your type of font that you want, what you want it to say. $16.95, but it did say 89% discount, should be £75 odd. So I'm like, right, sweet, perfect timing. Expires in 2 hours. So typed it all in right quick, sent them. There you go. Emailed it across. Got an email this morning saying that's per character, $16.95 per character. Worked out to be in the font that I wanted at $380 odd with shipping, postage, and packaging. So I thought, yeah, that's getting
cancelled.
Thanks very much. And then I turned around, I sent him an email saying, terribly sorry, I didn't realise, but it didn't say anything that was just per character. It said that's how much it was for the sign. Well, so sweet. He turned around and said that it's not the case. It's more the price. This is what it's going to be.
It's always good to read that small print, innit?
Yeah. So I thought, right, okay. But it said, any problems, let me know. You can cancel your order and I'll refund you immediately. So I said, it's way more than what I expected it to be. So I'll take a refund. And he literally he sent one back saying, how about if I offered you a 15 to 20% discount right here and now? No, you're good, mate. Just the refund will do. Thanks. So if anybody out there can make a neon sign that can go Gaz's Koi Pond or GKP Live in neon blue, can do anything to make out like that, let me know, guys, because I want something for up there. So come Christmas,
a small projector or something like that, guys.
Because the projectors are about 150
quid. I've just had a really good thought. Why don't you get hold of Martin from Devon Koi Pond, get him to burn it out in thin MDF, and then make your own box out of the MDF, and then just put a blue light in it.
Because it needs to be real lightweight. That thing, that bit there.
Yeah, but have you seen the?
It's only real light duty.
Yeah, have you seen the real thin MDF that they make model kits out of now? That's
what I was thinking along this sort of line. So it could be done with, because these are done with.
Hello.
This is what one of my subscribers made me this. Now that obviously is just a little. They take this out of there, and it's just etched into plastic.
Yeah.
And it's the light that shines up through it that makes it look like Gaz's Koi Pond in the logo. So what I was thinking is, if somebody can make something like that, but something that can go up there, or if somebody can make neon lights at a more reasonable price. I've had a look around again this evening. They are cheaper than that, but they're still 150 quidish at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, not cheap at all.
No.
We've got a little feedback coming from somebody. Let's have a quick look at which one that is. You got a bit of feedback, bud.
It's
Shouldn't
always
be.
Dexter.
Is it
Shouldn't be.
froze? It actually is froze, isn't it, as well? Let's remove him and bring him back in. Is your picture froze, Keg?
No,
Move your head.
let me just. Hmm.
You're getting a little bit of a bzz, 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 and somebody else has got a TV playing in the background too.
How's your
I've
fish
got the
spin?
I've got
With that
I've got the
white
TV
spot?
on. Let me mute
How are they
TV.
doing, mate?
Say again, Jamie.
Your fish, Vince. You know, with white spot, you know, you had a bit of an outbreak. How are they doing since you put the malachite green in? Are they doing okay?
Yeah, they seem to have calmed down, and the close-eye tank's looking a lot better. But I did I dosed on Sunday evening. Sorry, cherry coke.
That'll do it.
I gave him a proper dose on Sunday evening when I got back from the show, and I gave him another full dose yesterday in the Tosai tank, and they're looking at 1,000 times better.
Brilliant.
Main Pond yesterday got a full dose, and they'll get another full dose tomorrow.
Yeah. Have they stopped tail walking now? Have they calmed down a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good.
I couldn't believe it. I sat down and started videoing, and all of a sudden I just got splash, and the fucking water just come out. I'm like, oh my word, here we go.
Yeah.
Evening, Tony.
When you've got a 55, 60 centimetre fish coming out of the water and then landing on your side, it doesn't half create a bow wave sometimes.
Yeah. Like having orcas in your garden, isn't it?
Evening, bud.
Yeah.
Oh,
Had to be
Frank
fucking Becco, innit? Black and white.
Neon Creations in Bolton, guys. Yeah. Nice one, bud. Thank you very much. I'll look them up. Halloween projector that shines on the window are cheap as chips. Yeah, but I don't want goose and ghouls and all the rest of it. But I'm saying that is coming up that kind of time next, isn't it? So, guys,
Yeah.
that might will pick up your bum whisper.
Yeah,
Jigs, listen. Yesterday evening, I got Daz and Vicky in Discord, and I'm testing out this microphone. And Daz turned around and says, "Somebody just dropped a knife." And I'm sat here with headphones on, going, "No, they didn't." He went, "Yeah, they did." And then Vicky goes, "Somebody's doing dishes." I'm like, "Well, it ain't me, because I'm sat here." And then I went like this. I looked up, and sure enough, Marie's in the kitchen. She dropped a knife, and she's doing loading dishwasher. I could hear it from in here, and like tweaking it down, trying to alter volume. I thought, fucking, can hear a sparrow farting back garden. It's a little bit too keen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that could cause you some issues.
Yeah, that's the thing. Now I've got to make sure that. So, because Brandon and Tash came in, and Vicky turns around and said, "I can hear Brandon talking," and Tash has just come in. Oh, fucking hell, man. That's a bit too loud, so got to make sure
at least you,
guys behaving.
at least you ain't got your missus in the background doing the washing up like Crafty had the other week.
Yeah. Will says Takazumi order.
Takazumi order.
Do you know what? Actually, that's the thing. Takazumi come next year. I think I'm giving it a go. With the video that I've seen that Aaron from Humbercoy, give him a shout out. Check his channel out, guys. From Humbercoy's growth that he's got on his. I'm gonna smash through that stuff that I've got as fast as I possibly can, and then switch to Takazumi.
Good stuff, guys.
Because he's got, I think he's got like 10 cm or 9 cm on one fish and 10 or 11 cm on another fish, which is pretty fucking good, man. Especially in that summer that we just had, because I think I'd be lucky if I put 2 cm on any of my fish this year.
Rob, honestly, I've been saying for years, it's good fucking shit.
Yeah.
Not that I eat it myself.
Do you have one that you stick with pretty much year round, or do you just go with switching the difference? As in switching from one to another.
Yeah, well, what I do is my baseline is the Takazumi Vital, because that's in each mix that I use. So what I do is I have the Takazumi mix, which is the high growth and colour 50-50. I then mix the Takazumi Vital in with that, and that's my summer mix. And then on the winter, you get the Easy mix. It's a 70-30 split, so you've got 70% colour, 30% low protein sinking. I then mix the Vital with that, because the Vital is basically the multi-season.
What he said.
And that's
What he said.
and that's what
Extra, I need a code though for the order.
Twisted
Need a
code for your
capital
order.
letters.
You can use GKP, or you can use
I want my own
Twisted.
code.
Oh, you can. We have your own code to order your own stuff through your own code. How's that work?
I'll do your code, Will. It'll be wheels.
Yeah, man.
Wheels.
Yeah.
Will's code.
So
Wheels.
just hope you don't mind. But Vince, hello mate, by the way. Nice to meet you. Not you,
Hello.
Vince.
Jeremy.
Him. Have a look, do you know me so
Your fish.
Yeah.
Right.
me
you've
three
one-
dark
you-
ones, I have
you've-
not got a clue what they
Well,
are.
I think that first one, I think the dark one, the one that when you turn it over looks black on the top and you turn it over to its side. Now, that's how I've had them, Vince has had them, and Daz has had them. They normally turn into a Matsukawabaki, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Ginrin. You could just have a straight Matsukawabaki scale. It doesn't have to be Ginrin.
Well, I was going to say I did send the link to your video to Ricky, so I'll get him to have a look at it as well.
Well,
All right.
They look to
Nice
have
one.
come from the metallic Achiever spawning. They look very metallic, even though they were brown and
Is that
orange and
for
yellow.
the yellow
You-
ones as well?
No idea what them ones. Don't know what those
Uh-huh.
yellow ones. They're black on the top, but yellow to the underside, like a total split colour.
Yeah.
I'm down at Ricky's tomorrow, so I shall ask him for you, Will.
But
Thank
the
you very
one-
much.
The one
I'm
that
getting
you've
off.
got,
I'm back. I want to
one-
come.
the
Yes,
dark one,
Skegster?
the dark one that you've got, Will. I've got
Yeah.
one in my mini pond. I'll take it out and I'll record it and I'll send you a picture of it, mate. It's identical. And I've had 4 of those fish, and every one of them, apart from this one out there, which was the smallest of the 4, I kept that one. I've given 2 of them to Mike from Mr. Tropical Koi, and they've both become Matsukawabakis.
They got good size on them though, haven't they?
Yeah, I've got some good size on them, mate. Yeah,
Proper
You've
made
done well,
up.
boy. Yeah,
Pardon?
you've done well.
nice fish.
They're made up. That was from 12 of them though, so but 5 of them left. So yeah.
You
So
got
put
2.
me on
You got
code,
two
Wheels.
Kahaku, but
I'll set it
one-
up in a minute, Will.
Really pleased, did he?
one's pretty much a full orange, so it's more of an orangey ogon than a Kahaku. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's full orange. It's got white pecks.
Is it?
Yeah, white pecks on it and a white tail, a bit of white into its tail, but the body's completely orange. So
Yeah, that's
I mean, it's the
either
ones
an
that-
Orange or a Benigoy.
yeah,
You know,
or
one all
if it's
orange
white,
one.
if it's white to its underside, then I'm sure that's an orangey ogon, isn't it?
On the all orange one, it's top fin. It's going
It's
a
white.
bit. It's not there 100%.
What is worn away, bit caught, bit damaged?
Yeah, it's worn away and it's just like it's going.
It could have just rubbed its sore a little bit, mate. Could be out.
Yeah.
Could have had a bit of rot that's cleared up and healed up, and everything's come good.
Anyway,
Should come
DJ Gaz in the house. Go ahead, I'm getting off.
Nice
Nice one. Nice one.
Cheers, bud.
See you Thursday. Nice
Ta-ra.
one.
See you in a bit, mate.
Subscribe to me, mate.
Sure will.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Nice one,
Already am,
Skegs.
mate.
See you later, mate.
Oh, he's like a fucking whirling dervish, isn't he?
Isn't it? Frankly, Coy says, Skeggy repeat order needed. Sweet.
Yeah, cool.
Umber Coy says,
Office
I'm on
hours,
vitality
please,
at the
people.
moment.
Office hours.
Gabby says, hi, everyone. Good evening. Thanks for joining us.
Fucking
Hello.
11:30 at night saying, I want to put an order in. Office hours, come on.
Farmo Koi says, I've had 20k of Takasumi Vitals since feeding 40k of mix. If Will gets the code, do I get a code? Yes, you get a code. Everybody can have a code.
Oh dear.
There you go. Might as well.
Yeah, you can have a code, Tony. It's not a problem. It's just the same code as the GKP one or the Twisted one. It's just that Will's a bit special, you know.
Yeah, Will.
Definitely. Franklin says
dear.
he's at his desk, Vince. No, he's not.
At his desk?
He's in. Hey, tell you what, Skeggy, I like that colour on them walls, mate, in conservatory. That looks sweet.
Oh, that turquoisey blue, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice, that.
It's powerful colour, but it says bold statement. But I like that colour. It's nice.
Yeah, I've got to get a second coat on it.
In fucking sunglasses.
Yeah, it is
Killed me
bright,
doing the first coat.
but it does look good. All right then. Well, that was an impromptu live. Anybody got any questions you want to ask us while we're on here? Because at the end of the day, I'm not tired and I don't really fancy going to bed, so I thought I'd just do this.
What's your take on this storm that's meant to be coming anyway, Gats? Because I've got 3 days off work to go, for my pond build and everything. And I think I picked a right week to do it, Anna, to be fair. 70 mile an hour winds.
Do you want a bit of advice, mate?
Oh, get me ass back to work.
No. If you can, go a foot deeper with them posts, mate.
Yeah.
A foot. You see, Daz did, those sleeper pond bills that Daz did with the concrete gravel boards. He did one of them a foot deep, and the pressure on the water loosened the post up to there. You had to brace them and then concrete.
That's the stubs. You know the stubs in the middle?
Yeah.
That's the stubs in the middle. They're only like a foot down, but they are braced with the soil at the back. So they're like a foot and a half. They're like a foot and a half down of the stubs. But the actual main post, they're 2 foot down.
That's sweet. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, right. I get you now, then, mate. No, sorry. That's all right. Just remember that most of the pressure when you're building a pond is always at the bottom level. The bottom quarter is where the maximum pressure pushes. So if you've got that little bit that's already that much sort of like underground that you've dug down, sneak that extra one. Sneak that extra 12-inch. Go down again. Yeah. Get a little bit more, because all that pressure then is already underneath your soil. So it's just going to be pushing out onto the rest of your garden. So,
and the 8-foot posts, they're all bolted anywhere, like.
Have you not seen that shot with the woman with the tape measure saying, have you seen how big 12 inches is?
So safe.
Well, 12 inches is double that. Because that's the 6-inch rule. Paul Butler says, on my way home in 7 minutes. John Perk says, talking koi this time of night. I bet you got koi in the bedroom. I actually haven't, but mate, I talk koi every day, all day, every day. Yep. We all do. We group chats and everything else that we're all in and that we're all doing. Now, obviously, I did add some people to a group chat. Feel free. There's no offence will be taken if anybody's not interested and doesn't want to join. Feel free to leave should you want. I just added people in. I just wanted to see if I could make another community for everybody to have a natter and chat and make it open to everyone. And
you know what I say to that? Fucking snowflakes if they leave.
Exactly. I mean, it's not a place for people to come sit and argue and bitch and moan and backstab. I ain't gonna have any of that as usual.
I shall bloody leave then. If I can't bitch and moan, I'm leaving.
But no, bitching and moaning is fine. I'm all down for a bitch and moan. But what I don't want is anybody being individually singled out in a shit show where everybody just gets.
Yeah, it's not somewhere for slagging people off.
That's the one. That's it.
Yeah.
What's your take, lads, on loft insulation in between the gaps? Around the side of the pond.
In Ragwell.
Yeah, it's like ragdoll. Yeah.
But you meaning
No.
you meaning that compressed stuff? It sweats up, mate.
Does it?
You get a
Don't do
lot.
it.
Yeah, you get a lot. If you go up into your attic and you feel like that on a cold winter's morning or cold winter's day, and feel like that ragwell, mate, it's damp and it feels wet, and they sweat
It'll
up
just
a lot.
rot all the timber you've got round the pond.
Right.
Trust me, I had it in the old filter house, and you saw the
Right.
state of that.
You saw what that got like. Yeah.
Scrap that idea then straight away.
Just get some 25mm polystyrene.
Whatever you do, don't use expanding foam.
No.
I told you. I
Because
told you.
that stuff
Is it-
just acts like a fucking sponge.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Or
You can't. Well, you can get a waterproof one though in a green version. That is waterproof, and it doesn't absorb the moisture into it.
If you seen how much it is a tin.
Yeah. And the pink one, which is supposed to be flame retardant, which actually burns.
or you can do a rocket boy.
I actually used the pink one in the frameworks out in the front garden. And
Yeah.
when I took the front one down, by fuck, that was a bastard to try and get apart. That was
Strong, mate. Strong.
Do
Yeah,
a rocket boy. Use the silver bubble wrap.
yeah.
Because that's meant to have as much insulation properties as 50mm Celotex.
You work
But
sites,
I've
don't you,
got
Jamie?
absolutely tons of that stuff because we was going to be moving house, weren't we? So we've got it all stored away. There's tons of the bloody stuff, bubble wrap.
Use that.
You could just layer it
No,
out.
you want the silver foil bubble wrap.
Right.
The proper insulation stuff.
You know the stuff.
And that
You know the stuff that they use on sites. You work building sites, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when they're working on houses, mate, and the king spanning everywhere, just
Yeah.
ask them to save your offcuts. Because
Mm.
I did my full shed with stuff out of a skip, mate, and it was only
Yeah.
on 2 plot. That's from one plot, a little bit from a second plot, but it was just a couple of offcuts that. And I
That's
managed to
okay, mate.
insulate my full shed with just what they don't put in because it might have a crack in it, and it doesn't make a difference to you if you're using it as insulation.
Well,
It's not gonna
You'll
see.
be surprised what you can put together with some silver foil tape.
yeah. And does it actually make a difference to the temperature of the pond? It does.
Yeah, well, I'll give you an example of my shed. Inside my shed, in the summer months, it keeps it slightly cooler than outside by about 5 to 6 degrees. In the winter months, it keeps 10 degrees warmer in the shed to what it is outside.
Right.
So it does make a difference, mate. That Kingspan is bloody good. And that's
Yeah.
only 2-inch one that I've used.
Right.
It's good shit.
You have a word with the right.
I think
you
that's
have
what
a,
I'll do, actually, yeah.
have a word with the right site manager, mate. They come in packs of 6,
Mm.
or sometimes packs of 10.
Yeah.
Depending on which depth you get.
Did you got to remember that all building sites, right? What they get is they get allocated amounts of timbers, products, all the products to build an house, and it's per plot. And those that don't get used get carried over to the next plot, but that next plot will still get allocated with exactly the same amount. So what doesn't get used is left over and left over and left over.
And
So
ends up in fucking skip.
each 2 plots that they build, the third plot comes free. So they get all the materials for the third plot as 100% profit. So anything that they're giving you, if they're giving you stuff like that, it's not at
It's
a
already
cost to it.
paid for, yeah.
It's already paid for and it's already covered, mate. So most site managers will chip you a bit if you do a couple of favours.
I am actually on a housing development at the moment. I'm on another project. It's a prison job.
Yeah.
So, but I do know a fair few lads which are house bashing at the moment.
Yeah.
So I could actually get in touch with them, and they might be able to sort me some out.
Well, I did. That's how I managed to get rid of all that soil from the pond.
Yeah.
I've worked their site for the last 4.5 years. I've been there and done every job that they've ever put at me. I've never refused anything. I turned around and asked them nicely, look, you get a lot of topsoil spill. You get all the soil that you take out and you have it machined up and picked up and shifted. Is there any chance I could bring a few ton? You can bring as much as you want. Just as long as you tip it by that pile there, you can bring as much as you want. So They arranged for the security to meet us, an open gate and lock gate behind us, and just let us come back and forth, drop it off and get rid. And it were only 16 miles away from where I live. 16 there, 16 back, a couple of trips. I think we did four trips in total to get rid of it all. So, but yeah, favours for favours, mate, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's how it works.
Getting anything off that job I'm on at the moment, you know what I mean? I'm getting searched left, right. Well, everybody is to get searched left, right, and centre, and near enough like a body search.
Oh well, yeah. If you're on a prison job, you've got to expect it, haven't you?
Yeah, it's bad, Jamie. When you're working in prisons, it's hard work, isn't it, mate? You get your tools counted in as you go in. You got to wait for the door to be locked. You've got to wait to be searched down, patted down, and then they've got to move inmates to one place. Then you get to go in, and then you work. Then you've got to come back out. Everybody wants to go out for a piss. Everybody's got to put the tools away. Everybody's got to go out. It's a fucking nightmare.
That's right, yeah. And when we've been a machine driver, I'm on a 22 tonner at the moment. Like I'm on a 22 tonner at the moment, and that they're all over that like a rash in case I'm adding stuff because it's all about trust, isn't it? And that's their job not to trust, to think everybody is.
We had one chap. When I was doing fire protection, we had one chap and he lost a flat-headed screwdriver cordless drill bit, and he lost it. And the place got total locked down till he found it. And when he found it, the stupid idiot, it was in one of his small little pockets of his trousers. And he just couldn't feel it, and it dropped out of his drill and got into the pocket and halfway down his leg. And after about an hour and 3/4, he checked himself again and found it and went, got some shit for that, mate. It didn't go down well at all.
No,
not good.
It's an expensive. It's as expensive as those lockdowns. It's as expensive.
Yeah. Have you seen it? Have you seen much of the inmates? Is it all external works that you're doing?
It's a totally new prison. It's a totally new prison next to an existing prison, but the security is still as tight. It's still as tight.
It has to be though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Anybody got any questions they want to ask? Just a random one, but everybody got all they want to have a natter or a chat about? Let's have a quick look. Paul says he's on his way home. Scott Budlove says naughty Vince. Jigs says 12 inches ain't going anywhere, she said. Peter's Puddle going goldfish. Just walked from work. God damn, where did you walk from, mate? Late night finish. Going to start on the pond, on the second pond from Friday, so Skeggy will be getting an order. Sweet, happy days, mate. Let me know if you're interested in any of those fish, mate. You have to let me know if you're interested, bud. Tony says any insulation that gets wet is not effective, so any type of foam needs to be a closed cell.
Yeah, Celotex.
Paul says, what about laminate flooring in silver foil stuff? Yeah,
you could layer it up.
Laminate flooring, silver foil stuff.
Yeah, I suppose that'd get all moisture though, wouldn't it? That'd probably turn all soft.
But no, because the silver foil stuff that you put underneath laminate flooring is a very thin polystyrene with a silver coating back and front.
Silver foil flooring underlay is for sound deadening. Upstairs doesn't have thermal properties.
Right.
Other than the tinfoil side of it, because all tinfoils has some form of thermal, but that's not the same. It's not going to be seen, is it? It's not going to be getting the sun radiating against it to warm your body core up on inside you. So that's like those fire blankets and stuff that you can put around you, those chill blankets. That's how they're working it. From the sun rays amplifies it through the sun, through the tinfoil to warm your inner core. And then vice versa.
What it does, what they do is it reflects your body heat back
in. Yeah. But they can also be used.
They can be used cooling to reflect the sun away.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
One way around over. So, what's everybody been up to? And I will say it again because there's about 26 people now. If you check out my About channel, there is a new Telegram link, so you can join the Gazza's Koi Pond Telegram group chat. If anybody's interested, go to my About section on YouTube, click on that little link, and feel free to join the group chat, guys. Hopefully, I want to see if we can get a couple of hundred people in here, because I think that'd be nice, just to have random popping messages all day long. But what I will advise people to do is make sure they mute the chat, so that way then you can look at the messages as and whenever you wish, and you don't have to get one of those messages when it comes through at 4:30 in the morning. Because some older people like to get up early.
When some of us get up in the morning, Gaz?
Yeah, when some of us.
Tina Williams.
Tina Williams. God damn, some of these guys, some of the people that I'm in group chats with get up stupid early, like 3:30 in the morning. Good morning, just about.
Yeah, but if I'm going to a show, I have to get up stupid early.
Little Smurfette, bless her.
Yeah, but
she's a nightmare.
Stuff. Just general everyday stuff. Though. People are getting up in the middle of fucking night and starting a routine. Well,
anyway, don't knock Tina. You'll get put on her hit list.
I've noticed that. There's a few on there.
Don't want to get on Tina's hit list.
Poor last though. Dog had a bit of a nasty one, didn't it? That was
shit.
Shit. That ended up with a lot of stitches, didn't it? Poor sod.
In fact, it was Tina Williams that gave you your Bible.
It was, yes. That's what I was telling Daz. I told Daz, I said, you remember that lady that we got books from? I said, a dog's just had an accident jumping over a gate from one room to another and knocked a picture over and slashed itself up a bit.
Anyway, guys, I would love to stay and chat, but I've got to walk the crazy Mexicans. I've got to be up early in the morning because I'm down at the farm with Ricky.
Which means about 10:30.
No, actually, I've got Rocket Boy picking me up at 7:45.
Oh, I shall text you at 25 to 8 to make sure you're awake then. I'll have a good day, mate. Enjoy.
See you later, Vince.
Take it easy.
See you later, Vince. Take care, pal.
One thing I will mention, guys, and another thing I'm going to try pushing a little bit, and I'm going to be pushing it a little bit more on my channel and a little bit more on my videos and a little bit more on my lives. I am 460 subscribers off of the 2K mark, and I would very much like to see if I can hit that 2K mark for Christmas. So if anybody can help and anybody can share it and everybody can push, or anybody knows anybody that's not subscribed that you think they should subscribe, share the channel, guys. Let's see if we can get it a little bit bigger. I would very much like to see. I've been set a challenge to see if I can get to the 2K for Christmas, and I would like to see if I can. Yeah, and hit that thumbs up as well. Yeah. It helps with the algorithm, it helps grow the channel, and it helps share the content. That being said, thank you very much to everybody that's come on randomly at this time of night.
For an hour.
For an hour, yeah, for an hour. This was supposed to be literally just a quick test, but the main reason for this is so I can have a listen back to it to see what it all sounds like and see whether the mic sounds good enough. So a massive thank you to everybody.
But it sounds fantastic from this end. It sounds really good. Sounds
sweet. Yeah, that's good. That's what. And to be fair, relatively cheap too. It was only 28 quid.
Wow,
that's not bad.
Yeah, £28 for a microphone and £16.95 for the arm. So not bad at all.
No.
The next one I would like to get.
So now you have a flashing glow stick.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but apparently it lures people in. It's like I'm hoping it's going to be like a moth to attract to the light. It'll attract some.
You know what you're going to have to practice, don't you, guys?
Well, go on.
Big fish, little fish, cardboard box.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have knocked at the door. All the ravers turning up. Guys is having an house party.
His neighbours are going to wonder what's going on.
Yeah.
Alice come in and she said, how many more bloody lights do you want in here? She said, is that something else that glows up? What I wanted it to do, see the blue, when it comes with the blue, I wanted it, that blue there. I wanted it to be able to just change it to that blue, but you can't stop the cycle. It's always, I get the rainbow puke.
Duct tape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's one for you. Here's one for you. Only the other night, we had like a power cut, but it was only like the downstairs sockets. Now this is strange, is this? I've only just recently fitted an LED ceiling light, remote control. It's a bit fancy, but by the by, all that. But electrician turned up, and he says it's something to do with LED lights because it can trip your sockets downstairs, because it's like a mini power surge from LED lights, and that can damage your circuit. And he says we are actually trying to sort something out to cope with the power surge from LED lights. Now, I think that's something that should be addressed, really, because let's face it, a lot of us. Well, a lot of us who have koi-ponds and stuff like that, and even people who have gardens, they have LEDs all over their gardens, and it's just like a mini power surge.
Every single one.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hey, Gaz, I nearly ended up like you earlier.
Go on.
With a hole in the conservatory roof.
Oh, no. When I see
guys were up doing the solar panels. Yeah. About 5 minutes after I shot that video, they dropped a box of fucking fittings down the roof. Landed on the new conservatory roof. I just went, oh my God. The guy went white. All I heard was, no, crash. Fortunately, it didn't do any damage, but Jesus.
God damn, man, that would have been would have been a mistake, mate. That'd have put you right back to fucking square one again.
Yeah, exactly. That would have just been the final straw.
Yours are glass, though, aren't they, as well?
Yeah.
They're going to guess they'd be tough, and then so they took a good bounce. Thank God for that.
Oh, yeah. But it would have only gone through the outside cheek anyway, but even so.
It'd have still have had to come out, wouldn't it? It would have been a pain in the ass.
Yep. Absolutely.
Right, guys, I'm going to have to get off.
Fun. All right, Joe, good luck with your build, mate.
Yes. Good luck with it, mate. Keep the videos coming,
guys.
Make sure you
have a good night. Have a good night and a lovely weekend when it comes.
You too, bud.
I've got such a lot to do. See ya. Bye for now.
Catch you later, mate. Ta-da.
Yeah, I'd better think about going in a minute. I've got the electrician tomorrow for the solar panels.
Nice one, mate.
So
get them all done and wired in then. Well,
they're all up now. Just got to get the wiring done.
Well, we'll sign ourselves off then. Usual thing, guys. Thank you very much for joining this evening. Thanks very much for giving us the feedback with the microphone. If you're enjoying this kind of content, do us a huge favour. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. And until next time, keep smiling.
Keep smiling.
Catch you in the next one.
Ta-ra.
Good night, all.